Welcome to another video on WeMTB, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 5 things I would change about my Trek Excalibur 7 2021 model. So let's get right into it. Definitely the first thing I would recommend changing is if you're using this is more of an XC bike. If you're using this as a trail bike, tires, if you come in up close and you see these tires, you can see they get ripped apart. Some of the treads getting ripped apart already, getting torn up a little. So maybe get something like some WTB tires, or if you have the money to spend, get Maxxis Minion DHFs or Aggressors. But WTB tires, 20 bucks each, really solid trail tires. You can get them Mountain Bike Plus or any normal one. So definitely get some WTBs if you're on a budget, Maxxis if you're not on as much of a budget. So yeah, that's the first thing probably. The second thing I'd really recommend doing with this bike, the pedals. They come with these little plastic flats. They have little plastic knobs and reflectors. Even cheap aluminum flats are good. If I would buy any though, if you're budget conscious, you can buy Fukers. I don't like Fuker pedals because I feel like they stole it from Race Face. But I would get some Race Face Chesters or Fuker pedals, cheap. So Fukers are $30, Race Face Chesters are $45. Still gives you a great upgrade, makes it so your feet are all nice and grippy. Don't buy clip pedals, they're dangerous unless you really know how to use them. So yeah, definitely the third thing that I'd recommend replacing on this bike is maybe the grips probably, because these ones, they have a nice bar end that makes it, when you hit your eye, you don't hurt yourself, but there's a slight problem with them. They sometimes flop out under you a little with repeated use, so sometimes your hands can go like that a little. You can't move them a lot, but just get some ODI grips, like $10, $15 for literally as safe bar ends, more robust. Like, they're just really good grips. Like this one, it's torn right here already. It's torn right here, but that's expected with some good trail use. So yeah, those are 3 of the things. Definitely the fourth thing is gonna be the dash guard, because down here, so you see this big chain ring, that's called the chain ring. The chain ring is very vulnerable to getting hit by big rocks. Also, where your bottom bracket is also very vulnerable to getting hit by big rocks. So you're gonna have, so if you to install a bash guard, it comes with, if you don't have these, if you look in close, if you don't have these little, see these little brackets that I'm pointing to, you can just attach the bash guard to there. But if you don't have the bash guard, like those little bash guard brackets, they come on most modern mountain bikes, but if you don't have the bash guard brackets, there's something called like the bear hug that Fun makes, and it's like and it's just like a little bracket, and you can put it right on your frame. And then the one I would recommend getting is if you have some, you could either get MRP ones are like $60 though. Get the Zippolite Taco Bash. Comes with 2 bash guards, the bracket to attach it, and it's only $35 on Amazon, which is very nice actually. And the final thing, it's the most pricey thing on this list. I'm not going to be able to replace it for a while since it's pretty expensive actually. You can go the cheaper expensive route with a dropper post. So a dropper seat post, you click a little thumb lever, it goes up, you click it, and then you hold down the thumb lever, push it, and then like kind of go like that with your butt, or push it down, and just slides right back down. And yeah, so dropper seat post would recommend if your bike is entry level and it doesn't have internal cable routing like this one, get the external release. If your bike is less entry level like mine and you have internal cable routing, get the internal release. Internal release is generally more responsive and a little more expensive. External release, a little less expensive but much less responsive, not quite as good of a dropper post quality, and it's a little more hard to set up with or you could go wireless with like RockShox Reverb AXS, which is $800, or a Magura Viron, but those are crazy expensive. So if you don't want to add an extra cable to your bike, you could get a wireless dropper. But I think that's it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, Remember to like and subscribe to WeMTB, and we'll see you next time.